Titanfall 2 was released in 2016 by Respawn Entertainment. Respawn being former Activision employees who worked on former Call of Duty games, most notably the first two entries in the Modern Warfare series. Coming off their first game, Titanfall in 2014, which it was alright, I suppose. Titanfall 2, I felt, was kind of overlooked on release. The critics liked it, but between earlier games that year such as Overwatch and Doom, or other games around its release schedule such as Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2 seemed to just sort of be around. Now it's regarded as a cult classic, a nice fan base that supports it and loves it, from its campaign to its multiplayer. Let's start with basic gameplay since it's mainly the same in both game modes. And yeah, I guess the gameplay is fine. Gunplay is good, pilots can double jump, wall run, has specific abilities, sort of like Halo Reach's armor ability, except sprint isn't one of them. A grappling hook is though. Titans also have a bunch of different combinations that alter the way they play. And I enjoy being able to switch loadouts whenever in the campaign. Don't really have a favorite one of these, however. Never really found one that I enjoyed over the rest. Overall though, I'd say the gameplay is fair. No real big surprises here. Now we have the campaign. It's a short campaign between two main characters. The Titan, who I will call BT going forward, and Jack Cooper. At the beginning, Jack is in training, but after the first mission of the game, his, let's say, mentor dies and gives him BT, the Titan.
Yes. The late Captain Lastimosa gave you the provisional rank of acting pilot. Congratulations on your promotion. You may call me BT.
BT. Got it.
The rest of the game is Jack and BT. Sometimes you'll be in a Titan, sometimes you'll be on foot.
Split up. Sounds risky.
Sometimes you'll be launched like a baseball across the whole map. Suck my dick, Patrick Mahomes! Sometimes you'll be in a boss fight. Sometimes you'll be going back and forth between past and present. Throughout all this, however, none of the missions really stuck out as memorable to me. There's one with like a fake city being built, and then there's one where, you know, there's a guy stuck in the ceiling and you go back and forth between time. Nothing here really felt special. The story didn't really grasp me. The missions felt like a run from point A to B shooting everything with an occasional stopgap. The story was uninteresting and ended on a cliffhanger. The campaign to me was just kind of mediocre. I found nothing at all for any of the characters, despite the game trying to have dialogue options between Jack and BT.
What happened to everyone here?
Their bodies have aged unusually. However, some show signs of weapon fire.
I hope that doesn't happen to me.
It might.
And then the game kind of just ends. Now as for multiplayer, it also kind of just seems alright to me. You got plenty of game modes, however. It's never bad to have 12 game modes in your multiplayer. Plenty of varied content to play. Now, can't tell you exactly how many people play those game modes. It is an older game, and a 1v1 mode probably just isn't going to be popular. So you might be stuck in a more generic one, but the option is there nonetheless. You earn your Titan over time by killing other players, called pilots, or NPC characters scattered throughout. Basically, just be good at the game, do what you're supposed to, and the abilities will come. There is boosts, which are just like the old burn cards from 2014's Titanfall. Basically, they are abilities that help the player. They got their own specific equipment, or something like an amped weapon, things like that. Multiplayer is competent, and when mixed with a good gameplay, someone could definitely spend a lot of time here learning everything about the multiplayer. But with the important stuff out of the way, all that is left to really talk about is the presentation, and once again, I would say that it's okay, I guess. None of the soundtrack really stood out to me, but it wasn't bad. Sound effects sound fine, graphics look pretty good. Kind of shocked as a Source game though. This looks way better than a game like Counter-Strike Global Offensive or something else on this engine does. I did encounter some weird bugs, mainly just in one cutscene. Didn't hurt the game. Kind of just thought it was funny, actually.
Destroy entire world, but without its power source, the Ark, it is inoperable. Your mission is to capture the Ark before it can leave the airbase. Marauder Corps, weapons hot. Stand by for Titanfall.
Probably the best running game on a Source engine, if I'm being honest. I felt like Titanfall 2 was a game that was overlooked, and now that I played through it, I can kind of see why. It doesn't do anything special, doesn't do anything new. It's short, not too interesting campaign, and has a solid multiplayer when it's not being hacked. And it kind of puts it in a weird spot when you surround it with all the great games that also came out in 2016 in the same genre. Especially now that the company has moved on to making Apex Legends, which is largely the same gameplay as this. I give Titanfall 2 a 6.7 out of 10. I'm kind of glad I waited on this one. I couldn't imagine spending full price on this, but you know, $10, you could probably do worse for your $10 than Titanfall 2. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you haven't already, subscribe for more content, comment down below, and check the description for links such as the Discord.